Yo, what is going on, guys? Here, this is Bazana, and today I got for you a Clash of Clans farming strategy guide. This is going to be the ultimate strategy guide, teaching you basically everything you need to know to become a Clash of Clans farmer and get tons and tons of loot. So we're going to go ahead and get on started with it, and we're going to start off with the right defenses, the right kind of bases you want to have, and everything you're just going to want to do defensive layout wise. And that's what I'm talking about right here are your defensive placements, where you want to place all of your mortars, your wizard towers, and your defenses that actually help defend your your storages right here. Now there's several approaches you can take when it comes to Clash of Clans farming and placing your storages somewhere. I personally prefer the triangular method, and the triangular method is something kind of simple, but it actually can make it for a really complex base. And that is where you put your three main defenses, your splash defenses and your air defenses, in a triangular form. As you can see, my triangular form in these air defenses right here are right here, right here, and right here. My splash defenses are my mortars, and they're right here, right here, and right here. And then the last thing are going to be my wizard towers, and these are all in a triangular formation. They are here to really just spread out the defenses throughout your base, and the splash damages are pretty much your most valuable defenses, and you want to keep them really spread out. What I also do is I put pretty much all of my loot in the middle because it's really hard to get, and I put my town hall over here off to the side. Now what this does is, you're probably thinking, why do all farming bases have their town halls over to the side? And the reason for that is when people town hall snipe, or when they deploy one or two troops over here, they deploy them around over here where these trunks are, to where none of the defenses can shoot after them, and they can just get an easy 1-star out of it. That gets them real fast trophies. And what that does for farmers is it allows them to have a 12-hour shield, and a 12-hour shield is where pretty much no one can attack them, or you can't even look at the base until the guy attacks again. So you basically get a free shield to where no one can attack your loot, and until you attack again, they can't attack you back. They can't attack you or anything like that. So that's pretty good. I usually do put my clan castle all the way over where this dark elixir storage is, but I am currently not in a clan, so what is the point of putting it in a very viable defensive spot? So try to keep all your defenses and storages right in the middle over here, and that is one of the best ways to find keep your loot really well. Sorry, I could not think of the word right there. You can put your town hall a little closer if you want to do a little bit more trophy pushing. There's a lot more farming bases out there. There's ones that are hybrids that can trophy push and farm, but our main goal right here is just to get a lot of loot. And to get a lot of loot, you want your town hall as far away from you as possible. So that's pretty much the first part of our 4-part guide right here. We're going to go ahead and go on into how to pick the right bases, and I'm going to go ahead and show you some replays that I have of me picking the right bases. Now this one right here, we're going to start off with Speed Demon 48, and what makes this one so juicy, it doesn't look like it has a lot of loot, and as you can see, it's about 150k of gold, and then only about 110k elixir. You're probably thinking that's not the greatest loot, but it is really good loot for the fact that I didn't deploy all my troops. I had an availability of over 25 balloons, and I think 75 archers, and what I did was I think I deployed all my archers, and I only deployed about 10 balloons. So basically I could attack again in another 10 minutes. So that's, by the time it takes this army composition, it takes about 30 minutes to an hour to I think it's about 45 minutes. I can attack 4 times if I can keep doing this, because this takes about 10 minutes to replenish if I've only wasted around 15 balloons and 55 archers, I think, or 75 archers. It takes around 10 to 25 minutes. So you're trying to find those easy bases right there, really easy to raid, and if you can use a way less troops and you can really easily get all the loot from there, that means you can attack again and again and again. And that's why using certain army compositions that might not get you as much loot per raid are much better, but they're a lot easier to cook up. I'll talk about that later. Here is one of your classic, big big boom boom, I destroyed this one. This is where I deployed all my troops, and as you can see, it's pretty much all in their collectors. And this is really one that I just totally went overextended. It had about 270k each, and it's really just one of those raids that I like to show off. You want to show off on your clans, you know, it's pretty good. What makes this raid so special is because all of this is basically in his collectors. As you can see, these mines right here, your gold mines and your elixir collectors, if I could catch one of those. I couldn't find one, but all of those are actually, they give you a lot more loot than these right here if they're all filled up, because they each give you about, I think it was 100k each. You can fill them all up. That can lead to a lot. You're not going to get 100k each because you can't really take all the resources he has, but you'll get a ton of loot. So bases that have a lot in their collectors are generally going to have more loot than bases who have, you know, just a ton in their storages and nothing in their collectors. They're also really easy to get. I probably didn't actually need to overextend on that, and I could have deployed probably just my archers and got a really good, probably, you know, 150, 160k. That probably would have been a smarter approach. We're going to show you one more raid right here. I probably can't show you it, but here is a loss that I took, but I still got what I wanted. I was going for gold, and I really didn't need to win the raid, but I saw that there was 310k. This is probably actually one of my first raids I've had in a really long time, so please do bear in mind that I was pretty rusty. This is a totally different army composition, so I'll have to show you that right there. I'll 4 times it. I realized a lot of it was in his storages, and it was really easy to go and pick off right there. So look for the storages either really close to the outer edge of their bases, or try to find their collectors that are really I guess you could say filled up. So just really look at the base and see if you can actually get that stuff. If you're going for gold, it's not necessarily bad to go for, you know, 150k gold and maybe 10,000 elixir. Usually you do want to get back what you put in for elixir, but it's really all right. You can do whatever. So that's basically the kind of bases you want to attack and the kind of strategy you want to have when you're attacking, the mentality you want to have when you're farming. If you're going for a certain you know, a certain kind of resource, and have that mentality of, hey, I'm going to try to find the resources I want, try to find bases that have their storages way closer to the outside, and if I can deploy as little amount of troops as I can and get the maximum amount of gold, then I'm going to do that. And I don't necessarily have to get all the gold he has. If he has a lot of gold on his collectors, I might only need to, you know, deploy a few troops and get in and get out, because generally I'm going to have more success. Now, our last and our third of the 4 things is we're going to be talking about our army compositions and what kind of army compositions are right for farming. Army compositions such as Go Wipe, or ones that have, like, you know, really long troops. I'm going to go ahead and show you all of our troops right here. I actually don't even have P.E.K.K.A.s. I could have them, but I chose not to get P.E.K.K.A.s because I feel they're a very, very bad farming troop. Just for the fact that they take, let me show you, they're all big and bad and look really cool, but they take 45 minutes to cook up one. And by the time that is done, I have a whole army composition done with twice probably. Some of my army compositions I could raid 3 times before that one troop is actually cooked up. Generally the ones I like to choose are your barbarians, your archers, and your giants, because those are really efficient. They're cost efficient, and they can cook up really fast. So that was actually a raid I had right there. I'm going to go back into my attack log. As you can see, I attacked a lot with these this strategy right here, where I chose 12 giants, 40 barbarians, 80 archers, 10 wall breakers, and usually just 1 healing spell. That's really a great strategy. What your goal is to do is cook up really fast armies and get them going fast. So usually sometimes I'll go barbarians and archers, just straight up 100 each, and that can be really successful on its own. It's really good, actually. I do recommend that. If you can do that and you become really good at that, that is actually the best farming strategy in my opinion. That or barbarians, archers, and minions. And most of these army comps for farming aren't meant to get 3 stars on your attack logs. As you can see, I might have got some 3 stars right here, but I've only got 2 and 1 stars right here with these more efficient farming strategies. All these ones up here with these balloons and archers, I've just been screwing around with those and, you know, seeing the effect of barbarians and balloons and archers. But these ones right here, this is my real attack strategy. You only need to get 1 star, get about 150k loot. You don't need to be going for these waiting, you know, searching 20-40 minutes to find a 200k raid. You even go for 100 if you have to, but 150 of each usually is what I go for, and I can get that pretty successfully. And that army composition, that one with the giants, barbarians, and archers, only takes about 20 minutes to cook up. So every hour you're getting you know, quite a bit of loot, if I do say so myself. Barbarians, archers, and minions actually only takes about 12 minutes to cook up, and you can get about 150k each. So you gotta think about that right there too. That's about 5 raids in one hour. And 5 raids in 1 hour, you gotta think of it. That's at least probably 600-700k resources each. That is really, really good. I definitely recommend that. So just you know, the mentality for farming is, you know, you don't need to 3-star. Don't need to completely wipe out the guy. Get the resources that you can get in, get out, be really efficient. Just try to make your raid strategies more efficient. I dare you guys right now to go and make this army composition and raid for it for, you know, about a week, and you won't go back. I'm telling you. Now, the first few raids you're not going to like. They're not going to be that good. You're not going to be able to get used to that strategy. But I'm just telling you guys, go ahead, try it out. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, just do it. So we're going to go ahead and get right on into our 4th and final thing for farming. Now, this is our last thing, and this is our trophy count, what you're going to want to be at, what are the great trophy counts to be at, and what kind of armies you want at those trophy counts. Right now, I'm at about 1,050, about 1,045, 1,045. That's just for the fact that I haven't been playing Clash of Clans for a long time, and I came back and I was at like 800 trophies. So I've been kind of trying to push back up. For Town Hall 8 in particular, you do not want to be this low. It's all right loot. It's all right loot. It's nothing super good. I'll show you right here. You know, it's not that bad. I'm using a really good army setup, and I'm not getting too good raids. For that, I'd recommend, for Town Hall 8, I definitely recommend around 1,500 trophies, all the way to 1,200 to 1,500. 1,500, you're going to be using a little more complex army strategies, but you're going to be getting more loot. 1,250, you're going to be using a little less complex army setups, you know, like barbarians and archers, but you're going to be getting you're also going to be getting a little less loot per raid. It's whatever you prefer to do. If you want those big ginormous raids, go to higher trophy counts. I'm just saying that, you know, about 1,700, you're going to be getting around 250k each pretty much every other time. But if you're looking for, you know, just really efficient raid strategies such as 100k to 150k, go 1,250 for a Town Hall 8. For Town Hall 7, I recommend around 1,300 or 1,400 for the highest you want to go, and about 1,100 for about the lowest. 10 to 1,100 for the lowest you want to go. So more efficient is up top, more is down low, but bigger raids are up top. So just try to think like that. If you want to be more efficient, be in the lower trophy range, and you should be good to go. Town Hall level 6, on the other hand, that's supposed to be around about 1,000. Is about really good, because you can't really have many big raids because you don't have dragons or anything like that. So I would definitely recommend, if you're Town Hall 6, stay around the you know, whatever, stay around the 1,000 range and be really efficient. Use barbarians and archers. I definitely recommend barbarians and archers, or giants, or whatever you want to do for Town Hall 6 and 7, because you can't get that many great raids, but still, you can still try dragons on 7. It's alright. Town Hall level 5 and below, you shouldn't even be farming that much. It's alright. Just get Town Hall 6 and we'll talk. So that's basically about it. I hope you guys really got informed on how to get how to farm in not Minecraft. Oh my god, that is so stupid. So stupid of me. I'm just an idiot. I'm sorry. You know, idiot Bazanas are just idiots. can't say anything more. I know this is Exposure Man, but I'm Bazana. Yeah, so that's basically my rant right there. I'm sorry. And this is the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you got some great information out of it. If you would, please leave a like and a comment down below. Enjoy, guys. Come subscribe. We're going to be doing around 2 to 3 Clash of Clans videos every week, and we're going to have lots of fun. Minecraft, Garry's Mod, Clash of Clans, and bang bang boom boom. See you guys next time, and peace.